Yeah.
Hey guys, I hope everyone's doing good. Haven't seen you in a couple of days. Sorry, I just had to work on a few things and it just took up a lot of time. But I hope everyone's doing well. I hope everyone's having a great day. So today, I'm always talking about gold, and we know all the updates that the packages are ending on the 15th. The big Amsterdam get together is happening on the 15th. So if you can go, go. I heard it's going to be a lot of information. It's all going to be revealed. So if you can go, go. Some people can't. Hey, Scott, thanks for coming on. Thanks for joining me. I hope everything's good. So today, instead of talking about gold and the packages, I want to talk to you about three things that kind of like stops people from making money. Okay. And I promise I won't be too long because I know everybody's busy, but I think this is some really good information and it's a reminder of what's happening. Now, the biggest thing I would say, the biggest thing that stops everyone is fear. We feel like we're constantly in fear. Fear is huge and fear is real. You can feel it. It is a big thing. It holds us back. It really holds us back from doing the things that we need to be doing for our business and in our business. So a lot of times with fear, you think that my ideas are really stupid, or I'm not good enough, or I can't speak to people. They'll think I'm crazy the way I'm talking. Look, that's not what people are thinking, but that's fear. That's what's in your mind. And it really takes us over and it paralyzes you. And it paralyzes you to the point where you don't take action. So it holds you back from actually growing in your business and growing your money, basically your income. So that's really not a good thing. So what do? Okay, so there's three things I came up with that I've done and I know works. First off, and I know this sounds weird, but you have to take the time. Yeah, I know. Yupper is right. Okay, the first thing that you should do, and this does work, visualize yourself not being afraid. So what you're thinking is, think of yourself talking to someone about your business, and actually play out the whole scene in your visualization in your head, just like you would be talking to them, and even having them give your response back. You don't have to see a face. It could just be you're talking to someone and you're visualizing their response back to you, which is a positive response back, right? Because you have a great product or service, so why wouldn't it be positive? Okay, so that's the first thing you can do. Now, the second thing you're going to do is reverse the fear. So do something that you're actually afraid to do. Like anything else, the more you do something, the less afraid you become of it, and it becomes almost like second nature. So what I want you to do is think back when you were in school, right? Just recently, a lot of kids went back to school, okay? The night before, they're up, they're restless, they don't know what's going to be. Even though they've been to the school before, it's the fear of the unknown, right? They're really nervous, they don't want to go, they don't sleep all night, so they get to school, and then boom, everything kind of falls into place. They get through the first day, and it's like that anxiety, that fear, it's all gone, boom, it's done, right? And then it's good for the rest of the year or whatever. So every day, try to do something you have fear of, and eventually it will disappear. It sounds like so simple, but if it was so simple, everybody would be doing it and you wouldn't have fear, right? You'd be out there doing what you're supposed to be doing. The third thing is act as if it already happened. Walk around as if it already happened. You talked to someone about your business, you made some phone calls, nobody walked away, nobody said you were stupid, nobody said you were crazy, blah, 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 whatever it is. Because in the end, there's two things that could happen, okay? So you're talking to someone about your business, or you're emailing them, or you're calling them in person, whatever. There's two things. They could either say they're not interested and walk away from you, or they could say, I'm not interested. They can email you back, unsubscribe, or they could just say, no, I don't want to do it. That's the worst thing that could happen. So if you think of all that, it's really, really, it's silly to be afraid, but it is there. It is an emotion. And these are three things that you can do to actually deal with it. The visualization really does help. I've tried it and it really does work. Okay. Now, the second thing is we have to face, sorry guys, we have to face obstacles. There's always obstacles. No matter what you do in life, there's always going to be an obstacle. You have to overcome it. Okay. So what if people that got to the base of Mount Everest, they looked up and they said, I can't do that, right? Of course that didn't happen. It's too high, or how am I going to get there? They found a solution to it, right? They have the Sherpas, they come, they help them, all kinds of all kinds of people that are helping them, all kinds of equipment that they use. So now people actually get to the summit and they take a beautiful picture and then they have to come back down because they can't breathe. That's a joke actually, but it's true. Okay, but the point is that they overcame those obstacles. So your biggest obstacle for your business is bringing more people in, right? Bringing more people into the fold, signing people up, then getting a good funnel. If you're marketing online, all right, if you're not marketing online, you're talking to people in person. But after a while, you know, what if you run out of people to talk to? Most people go online. Digital marketing is huge. With digital marketing too, you can reach so many more people. Not everybody's going to get back to you, but the reach is there, which is what you want. Okay, so an obstacle could be you don't have a good funnel for that. So like we build funnels, right? We have that. We can build funnels, especially like for Caraport people. We have that service. We do it all the time. They're great funnels. You get the landing page, the business page, the landing page, and you get follow-up messages for your autoresponder, all personalized to you, right? If you're not with Caraport, you're doing something else, then find a company. There's always someone out there that can build a funnel for you for the price that you want. But if you're with Caraport, we do that, okay? Another reason why you need this is because even if you're doing social media marketing, you always want to have a funnel. You don't want to just keep everybody on social media. You want to have, you know, don't keep all your eggs in one basket is what I'm saying. You want to also build a list off of Facebook. It's kind of like a backup. You always want to have a backup. Another thing you can do is like you're talking to people, they're like, you know, I'm going to do some research online. Okay, great. Do some research. Fear of meeting someone in store, fear of. Yeah, you know what, Scott, you have to overcome it. You have to kind of just say that, you know, it could happen or it's going to happen. And you know what, like I said, just do it. I know it sounds like, you know, what is she talking about? But we all have fears and we all have to overcome it. So these are just them, actually, especially the fear one is things that I did to overcome it. And it does work, you know. And then in the end, I realized what's the worst thing they're going to say is no. Right. So it was kind of like all over once I did it. So, you know, try to do that. Like later on, go back and watch this, or I'm going to have a description also in the comments section. Go back and read it and look it over because it will help you get over that. Another obstacle is, like I was saying, that people want to do research online, right? So especially with Caraport, they'll go online and they'll find all these other people with sites. And they look and they, you know, they think they're leaders because they have a lot of good information. Branding sites are very, very important. Okay. It's an obstacle if you don't. And the obstacle is that if you don't have one, they go online and they look for someone, they're going to find those people. They're going to end up signing up with those people. So that's an obstacle you have to get over. Get some kind of branding site going. We also do that too. But get some kind of branding site going. Put it out there. Another big thing is YouTube channels. Okay. It's easy to open up. You have a YouTube channel. Now, the thing with YouTube, though, is you can't do a live like this unless until you have over a certain amount of views and people on your, you know, subscribers. So you can't just build a YouTube. You can build a YouTube channel, but you can't do live. So you have to film it and then upload it. You can do that. Okay. Video is a very powerful medium to use to get to people. So you really want to get. Again, if you have a fear, go back to part one because the fear thing is what's holding you back. But it is a great way to reach people. You can send people there and then they can get to know you on a more personal level. Okay. The third thing that I think holds people back is you're just not motivated enough. Okay. You could, you have to think about money because obviously that's what you're working for, right? You have to pay your bills. But if you feel like you're working so hard and you're not making any money, guess what? You're doing something wrong. Okay, you want to work smart, not hard. If you're putting too much pressure to earn and you're not enjoying yourself, then you're going to lose the motivation quick, fast, and in a hurry, what my mother used to say. You're going to lose it quick, fast, and in a hurry. And that it is a really good motivational killer. Okay, and that happens to a lot of people. They get really pumped up, blah, blah, blah. Sorry. I plug everybody into the groups. I'm not the type of person to just say, oh, it's my team. No, you're on my team and I'm going to help you, but go into the groups. I plug you into everything. But I've seen it happen. I've seen people really, really pumped. And then they kind of like, even though you're giving them training and all this, they kind of just lose it because they're putting so much pressure on themselves. Okay. Now, the real basic thing is, and I know this is basic, is you have to write down your why you're doing this, why you decided to join the company, why, if it's Carrot Bars, why did you join Carrot Bars? Why are you doing this? Okay. So personal development, this business, if it's any kind of network marketing, it's all about personal development, guys. You have to develop yourself. It's a good way to get to know yourself. And it really does keep you going. And it gives you a lot of good tips. And it keeps you motivated constantly. So you have to do it. Otherwise, I'm going to tell you, the ones that are doing personal development are the ones, those are the leaders. Those are the ones that are making money. So you really want to get to know the people that you're talking to, because you want to build relationships. Remember, I mean, I know you've heard this before, but people join people. They don't join businesses. In other words, they really want to like you. And if they really like you, they're gonna join whatever you do. There are people that go one company, a few years later, their company, I don't know, goes down or whatever, they take their whole team with them. All those people go with them. Why? Because they've built a relationship with them. So what they get into, the trust is there. They automatically go with it. They don't have to work so hard. And everybody makes money and everybody's happy. So it definitely helps and keeps you motivated, okay? You have to love what you're doing. If you do, it feels so easy, okay? You don't want to let a really good opportunity slip by or away from you. Really, the bottom line is to pick up a phone. People don't like getting on the phone. They don't, it's like they don't have anything prepared. Again, because you're not personally developing yourself. It's not just knowing the business. It's getting to know people, building that relationship. And if you have a fear of that, go back to part 1 on the video, because fear is the biggest thing, and it is the thing that stops most of us. Okay, so that is like a huge thing. So if you don't really feel like picking up the phone, you're going to you want to build a relationship with people. So I know I just said a lot right there, but this is the thing. Okay. You got to get over the fear. Okay. The 3 things you have to do really, or think about to make money: get over the fear, you have to face your obstacles, and you have to stay motivated. Those are the 3 things. And I think I laid out something pretty basic, but simple enough for you to actually take this in and do something with it. Okay. Because you do what you love and what you're passionate about. If your heart is singing, okay, with joy, then really you won't have to chase the money and the success, because guess what? It's just going to come to you. So watch this video again, take some notes, think about, where you're at, what you're doing. Leave a comment, ask questions. I'm always available. I love to ask questions. I know. It's like I don't do a video for 2 days and people miss me. Thank you. Hi, Lord. Hi, Savannah. Hi, Stephen. Yeah, follow-up is very important. Yes, yes. That's like a whole other issue, though, follow-up. But yes, follow-up is important. And thank you. Thank you. I thought that this was something that was really going to help everyone. So that's why I decided to do it today. Like I said, we all know about the gold and everything. And kind of like everything with Carrot Bars right now, I feel like, the 15th is coming. It's in 4 days. I think once that happens, things are going to start exploding. Everything's going to go crazy. The phones are going to start being shipped. Everything, you're going to hear so much information. There's going to be a buzz again. So this is really a good time. I felt like this was a good video to build on yourself, build on that fear, the motivation, get all your ducks in the row, because I really feel like once the 15th happens after Amsterdam, we are going to explode. It's going to be so much easier for us to talk to people and bring people in. So get yourself ready. Okay. Write down. Oh, thank you, Lyle. I appreciate that. I think you're all amazing too. I really appreciate all the comments. I really do. And I want to thank you for every day for joining me. And I really didn't want to make this video that long, but I really felt like these are points that are going to help you. So please watch it again, take notes, work on yourself, get all your ducks in a row. You want to get over the fear, you want to stay motivated, and you want to do what you love, and you have to overcome any obstacles that are there. So like I said, leave a comment, share the video. Maybe somebody could help someone else, or bring them to the channel, have them subscribe. And if you have any comments or questions, please let me know. I will be back tomorrow. And thank you. Thank you all for joining. I really appreciate it. And I will talk to you soon. I was doing videos though Monday through Friday, so I took off this week 2 days because we were working on something. But bye guys, thank you. I'll talk to you soon. Peace out.